We are live. So, welcome everyone. Today, we're going to do this experiment with a group meeting to see how it goes. Where we're going to talk about the things we are practicing, what we're working on, maybe some challenges and complicated passages of the guitar, or our goals, or maybe a video we watch and we want to react and see what's up with that. And I'm going to start by introducing. I'm gonna let our new guest here, Felipe, introduce himself and tell us a little bit about himself. We already know Hernan and Jorge; they've been here before. So we're gonna start with you, Felipe. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great. I'm just getting back into classical guitar. Taking a pretty long break, maybe 5, 6 years or so. I used to play a little bit in college. I was going for a bachelor's degree in music, and when I had my son, I ended up stopping uh, that. Yeah, it's been fun to pick the guitar up again and start playing for myself. And The things that I'm working on right now, I'm barely starting to get back into some scales, so I decided to use the Segovia edition, and I'm just doing C and A minor for right now, just getting back into it. Um, I'm learning a little bit of repertoire that I kind of remember, like the muscle memory pieces. So if I play anything today, it'll probably be the Brouwer, Un Día de Noviembre. Um, and I've also been working on Farewell by, I forget which Assad brother wrote that. I think it's Sergio Assad. Um, those are the two pieces that I'm working on right now.
Sounds good.
Hmm.
Sounds good. And also in the chat, if you can let us know if you can hear us well, and of course you can be part of the conversation if you have any questions or any comments. We already have before the big band here. How are you doing? Please talk about left hand too. For a beginner like me, left hand is very difficult compared to right hand. Yeah, we'll talk about that. So how about you, Jorge? How are you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I've been focusing mostly on what you taught me the other day, which was mainly this idea of resting thumb sometimes when you play some free stroke passages, but also this idea of planting the finger, which is to place the initial finger. In my case, for example, if I play, I start that line with index, I mean ring finger. So I wasn't planting the finger, and that's and now I'm doing it, and I'm feeling really like with more balance and confidence.
Yeah, to have the finger ready. It's like, think about it this way: if the finger, if the first note, the finger is already on the string, it's like it's saving you one step. So you're starting
Right,
ahead basically. So it gives
absolutely.
you it gives you more safety. Like you're not gonna miss that note because that the finger is right there on the string. So those are some of the classical guitar um, techniques that we utilize all the time that might not be as common for flamenco players. We
Right,
usually see, when I was working on this sonata, for example, I am even uh, putting on the fingerings not only the finger one, two, three, or index middle. I am also copying the preparation, like prepare finger three on second string, and that's for the jump. So this kind of ghost fingers that are not actually playing the note, but it's like getting it ready here so I can move it like the finger is on rails on the string, all that kind of stuff. Sometimes like I am playing index middle, but then I have the ring finger on the first string, and then I put that on the paper too. Ring finger on the first string. Um, so those are the classical guitars fingerings that would definitely help you play flamenco too. So I'm glad to hear that that's working for you. How about you, Hernan? How's it going?
Hi everyone. Well, first of all, thanks so much for having me. And I'm looking forward um, to learn from everybody here today. So lately, I have been practicing the concept of using the extensor muscles for playing um, tremolo, arpeggios, scales, and especially doing three finger scales because the last time we saw each other, I was having trouble using the IMA ascending scale, but I have been practicing using the extensor for the after playing the index. No, yeah, after playing the middle,
Hmm.
I do the extensor. Yeah, so I think that it's getting better. It's getting better, and I'm trying to apply that same movement in other techniques as well. And also, I have been exploring the idea of incorporating the pinky into my right hand technique routine for scales, for arpeggios, for block chords, just to improve the overall hand. And I'm wondering how this idea of the extensor muscles applies also with using all the fingers. Like for example, using a four finger picado. How would that be?
Yes.
So
So one thing
I'm very happy to be here and learn from everybody.
that
So
sounds great, and me too.
my,
Look, we
my,
have
my guitar doesn't sound my guitar doesn't sound today, so I'm gonna be just playing
yeah,
everyone,
yeah, this is
but
something
everyone
that we
is
have to figure out
yeah.
with the settings and the programs that we are using. Now, one thing I want to say, this idea of utilizing the extensor muscles. I mean, we use them whether we consciously try or not. The difference is to really pay attention to it, because when you pay attention, you can develop that faster reaction, so the finger is ready for the next one. But subconsciously, there is no way of playing without using them, because if you do this and you just let the fingers relax, you don't get them ready for the next one. So if you just do flexor muscles, if you just do this, there's no way of playing really. So we are all using the extensor muscles, whether we consciously try or not. But the difference is when you actually pay attention to it, when you are controlling not only the part where the finger goes in, but also when the finger goes out, and then you have the motion more under control, where you can clearly, so you don't think that playing the strings is only the part where you actually go and pluck the string, but also where at the same time the other fingers are getting ready for keep playing. So it's a very very important distinction, because it is true, every time we try to explain these techniques to other people, we all are gonna make the mistake of um, saying things like that. Oh, you just have to use your extensor muscles. I mean, he's already using it. There's no way not to do it. But we have to make it clear what we are referring to in that case, so people don't think that we are speaking nonsense. Basically, it's like, for example, a lot of people say you have to play in between the flesh and the nail, and I understand what they are saying when they say that, but really it is that's not possible. See, you will always play with the nail if you have nail. What you can do is you can stop with the flesh of the string vibration, so you don't cause a nail. You don't cause a noise, because if you stop it with a nail, then you get that squeaky noise. So we have to make it clear. For example, in a case like that, say, we're stopping the string closer to the nail. So the thing is, we can easily make mistakes when we try to describe what we're trying to say, because it is very very hard to explain. Uh, but the idea is the most important. What are we trying to to talk about? And this idea of using the extensor muscles is not like we were not using it before, but he's talking about the focus on it. Basically, try to uh, consciously create better reflex to be ready to keep playing. How's it going? Mambo Manon, to develop extensors, practice rasgueado. Now, here's the thing. That is something that I heard before. Oh, just practice rasgueado, right? So you get your extensors more developed. It is true, rasgueados are very good. We have here Jorge, he's a flamenco guitarist. I'm sure you practice rasgueado, you have your extensors muscles developed. But it doesn't matter if you have them developed if you don't create the reflex to use that advantage when you're doing scales and when you're doing arpeggios. So it's not enough with having developed muscles. So we have to actually use it. You know, otherwise this would be about going to the gym and getting stronger, and then you can play better. No, it's like you have to actually create the reflexes. So why don't we start with you, Felipe? What would you like me to address? Like, you've been following the channel shortly. I mean, I saw you the other day. You joined the membership. Thank you very much. What is that you would like uh, to address or ask or comment? Like, where would you like to start? You're going back to guitar. What are you feeling that you need to get your fingers ready? Have you been doing exercises, scales, or how's it going?
Well, I think the reason that I decided to do this today is kind of taking that next step to make it a little bit more serious. Because I've just been picking up the guitar here and there, and I feel like something like this is just going to challenge me to pursue it a little more consistently.
Okay.
So, I mean, as far as scales, like I said, I've only been working on a few of them for right now. I just picked those up, the Segovia ones.
So let's see that. Let's see the scales you're working on, because these Segovia scales are kind of how can we say, controversial. He has some controversial fingerings that we used to see before, and I have to say, I have even seen Paco de Lucia using this kind of fingerings where you play like this and then you move and do this. I have seen Paco do that. And the thing is, he plays so fast you cannot hear that you're basically stopping the sound of the note. So it's not like this is total nonsense. Like, yeah, so some people have used those fingerings in the past and it works, but I think there's a better way of doing it. So let's check out the scales you're talking about, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, so I've just been doing the C major and the A melodic minor. Wow, it's been a while since I've played in front of people. Here we go.
Okay, so that scale is probably the most famous Segovia scale fingering in the world. So it's a good to start addressing that. So I think there are better ways of doing that scale. So for example, if you're gonna start in this note, you can just do you just start like this. I mean, you can just do that, right? There's no complication. So you can just do the 1, 1, 2, 4, starting on that C. Just do 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. Yeah, you can cheat, right? So you can just do that. Now, if for some reason you were doing playing something else, and then you started here with the middle finger, and then for some reason you was forced to start here with the middle finger, then
Right.
my recommendation would be you would start like this, and then I would recommend you start practicing 4 notes per string. So you would do this. So basically what I want to avoid is doing this fingering. This 1, 3, and then 1, 3 again. Because the problem is there's no way of doing that without muting this note. So this note is gonna be cut. You're gonna be, see, there's no way. You can try all you want, see, you can try super fast. See, there's always you're gonna cut that. Now, let's say you practice it slow and you're like, yeah, it doesn't matter if you cut it a little bit. But the thing is, it's not gonna work better, basically. It can be done. Paco can do it. perfect and you would not hear any problem with it. But I think it's a better fingering to just go and use 4 notes per string. This shape works very well. So what I'm doing is I am using, you see this middle and ring finger, they go together. So you're not opening the middle and the ring finger here. You're opening the from the 2 to the 1, which is a very easy opening, and then you can and then you just do pinky for the next one. Yeah, that's a better fingering. So you can do it either on the 3rd string or on the 2nd string. Now I recommend you here to do it on the 2nd string because it's going to be a smaller jump, because when you go from the 3rd to the 2nd, you're advancing 1 fret. So it's gonna be easier to do it here, slightly easier to do it on the 2nd string than to do it on the 3rd string. You can do it on the 3rd, or you can do it on the 2nd. So you're starting here. You can do that. No, in this case I'm saying like you could just do that, right? So that's the first option we saw, that you can just do this from here. But I was saying, okay, if you have to start with this middle finger here, let's say you're playing the whole scale. Let's say you're starting from here. You do this. Let's say you start the whole scale, you have to do something like that, for example. Then the solution is to use that 4 notes per string. So if you need to advance a little bit diagonally by utilizing these 4 notes per string fingerings, you can do that without shift, without having to do this kind of shift, basically, and without using open strings in many cases. So I highly recommend you start practicing these 4 notes per string patterns. And I recommend you start practicing with this shape. So basically for each scale, you find where this shape is and then you use it.
Do you know like an edition of scales that I could use that has that?
No, let's try it right now. So try any other different tonality. For example, try E major, whatever.
Oh my God, my skills are very rusty.
No, it doesn't need to be fast. Just play the notes. We'll find out where. So play a scale, for example, with F sharp and D and C sharp, for example. Any scale that's not all the natural notes. Play any scale.
Okay. I guess.
For example, that one. So that one, you start here. This one, right? So for example, here, that you can use that finger. You can do this. See, you can use that finger.
Okay.
What is the other scale? The Segovia scale. So after that one, what are other?
I've been working on the A minor one also. I mean, this has been like the past couple days here, so.
For example, that doesn't work. That's another thing. So the problem I see with the schools using those books is that fingering is bad. So why would you practice a fingering that's bad, that doesn't work? It's like you're trying the impossible. It's never gonna be good. So again, it can be done, but then you have a noise, a shift, so you're cutting the note. It's just not a good fingering. Now, start a scale. I'll give you a better solution. Start where does that scale start? What is that? Okay, so here's the solution. Look. See, you start with this. And then you move.
Right there?
And then you're right there.
Okay.
See, so that's a much better solution. Why? There's no noise from the shift. Okay. There's no cutting the note. It's a better solution. And this is a very natural shape for the hand. You've never practiced it before, and it's working already. I don't see any problem with that. See?
Right.
So that is, show me another of those Segovia scales.
Those are the only two I'm working
The
on
only
right
two?
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I recommend you check out some of the. I have showed this scale shapes many times. So let me go over it one time just to for everyone to. These are these are all the shapes I recommend for the natural notes. So no sharps, no flats. So I'm gonna play sextuplets so we can move diagonally using this 4 notes per string scale. So these are all the sextuplets shapes. So we'll accent every 2 notes. It will be like this. Let's do that one. So learn this one. So basically it's normal until you get to the 3rd string. And then on the 3rd string, we're gonna use 4 notes, which is gonna be very easy. It's just gonna be this. Right? So
What scale are you playing?
just the natural notes.
Oh, okay. Can you show me one more time?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
1, 3, 4. So 0, 1, 3, 0, 2, 3, 0, 2, 3, 0, 2, 3 again. And then 0, 1, 3, 4 here. And then go to the next one. 1, 3, 4.
Okay.
And then the same, but then there's an extension here. With 1, 3, 4. 1, 3 pinky. Now, usually the classical guitarist, and Hernan, I'm gonna ask you because you are inside the school program. Usually we don't use these fingerings, right? Like we don't usually like to do this 3, 4. People usually just always default to this on the classical guitar, right? 1, 2, 4 instead of 1, 3, 4.
Yeah, that's right. We tend to use more 1 to 4.
Try
That's
to
true.
avoid this one. Now, I
Yes.
find that this works well sometimes. So what I do to decide if I'm gonna use this 3 or if I'm gonna use this is I actually try it. I try it and I try to play it fluidly to see which one feels better. So I highly recommend you do that. For example, you would go in 2 strings and be like, you would just cycle through it. Let's see. Okay, let's see how this feels, and then let's see how this feels. And they both work. It's a matter of comfort. See, okay, which one feels better, this one or this one? For me here, this one feels better. What I do is this. It's a you know how you see how the elbow goes like this a little bit. Talking about the left hand technique. See, the elbow needs to move a little bit. So I might be more comfortable than doing this, but I think in this case it's better. But you should try it to see which one you prefer. But that is the first shape basically. We're playing sextuplets. It will be like this. That's the first shape that I recommend. Now for the right hand, ascending, index, middle, ring for 3 notes. For 4 notes, I am doing here index, middle, index, ring. Index, middle, index, ring for 4 notes, ascending. Descending is the opposite. Descending will be ring, index, middle, index. And descending 3 notes would be ring, middle, index. Ring, middle, index, ring, middle, index on the right hand. Ring, middle, index, ring, middle, index, and ring, index, middle, index, ring, middle, index, ring, middle, index. Those are the fingerings. So then I'll go to the next shape just to cover everything. I'm not gonna explain that much, so you can slow down the video so we can cover more content. So and I have showed this before. This is the one we were talking about. This is the one we just saw actually. This is the one we saw. Then the next one will be here, which we also saw. I'm just adding this. So it's sixtuplets. So we're starting here. Again, the same shape, right? Then the next one will be here. Now there's a difficulty. Let's try this one, Felipe. See how this works for you. This one, there's a trick. Is to remove the middle finger because it's uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable to do this shape. This 4 notes per string shape is very hard. You start with the B, C, and then you do D, E.
What fingers is that?
D, E. And then pinky.
Okay.
Now what works easy is this 1, 3, 4. So try this. Try this. No. It's not on the 2, the 1. The 1 on the. So we're skipping this C note basically. Now keep the 1. So when you do this, keep the 1 on here. That is comfortable. Now the issue that makes that shape uncomfortable is when you need to play this C with a middle finger. So the trick is to remove it. So you do this. You do this. See? Exactly. Now you need to train so it's not like. So you wanna be like. That's the trick. See? Look at that. You've never practiced that before and it works. That works, right? So that solves a lot of passages. I am using that shape in Chacona, for example, in one of the passages. These 4 notes per string shapes are very useful to solve passages. So then the next one will be here. We start here. So this one here, let's do this shape now. The next one will be here. This is more comfortable. So we start on the C. We do C, D, E, F. Now keep that. Exactly. Perfect. That works, right?
Yep.
So this will be the next one. And the next shape will be here. So this one is the next one. So D, E, F, G.
Okay.
That works. So then the last one would be this one. So this one starts here. I use this one in Un Tiempo Fu Italica Famosa, that Rodrigo piece that I'm practicing. Try this one. Start here on the D here. Start here. No, start here on the D.
Oh. And is it pinky?
Yeah, pinky. So 1, 3, pinky. Then 1, 3. And then now you move 1, 2, 4. And then now this is a tough one. Here's the secret to get it comfortable. Here's the secret to get it comfortable. Practice having the thumb resting on the guitar, the thumb and the palm of your hand resting on the guitar. So you can go low and have this shape. like this. Try that. So actually, rest more. It's like move the hand more advanced. So you have it more like here, right? So if you rest the palm of the hand like this part where the thumb is, this part, rest it on the guitar. Rest this part on the guitar like this. So it allows you to have that pinky reaching easy. So I'm moving the hand more forward basically. But I keep it there.
Does your palm come up at all?
No, yeah. So the wrist is out, and I'm resting the thumb and this part. So in a way that I reach my pinky easy, like this.
Okay.
That's how I solved Un Tiempo Fu Itálica Famosa. Let me restart my camera real quick here.
Okay.
So I can get rid of that watermark. So go ahead and practice that a little bit. Maybe let me know if you have any questions. Let me reset my camera and then we'll go with Jorge. I'm still here. I'm just gonna restart my camera to get rid of that watermark. Yeah, it looks like it's working. I would just have the thumb. I would just have it looks like it's working. You're doing it. So don't you feel comfort with the thumb resting on the body of the guitar? This is something I noticed. I thought this shape was not gonna work. I thought, well, that's gonna be too uncomfortable to do. But when I started resting the thumb on the body of the guitar, I'm like, yeah, this actually might work. It feels very comfortable to do that. We also have in the chat, how's it going, Okan? We have a very good flamenco guitarist here in the chat. We got a question from Before the Big Band. In the book, the virtuoso guitarist Matt Palmer criticizes Segovia scales too. Yeah, everyone does. Because they don't work. That fingering just doesn't work. That's a problem. Extensor muscles are with rasgueado. That very development in gravity helps. Pull the fingers back into position without using tension to bring them back. Keeps the hand more relaxed. Yeah, definitely rasgueados are going to help with that. No question about it. I highly recommend everyone to practice all those flamenco rasgueados. Aren't the Segovia scales written and fingered for technical development, for practice of finger strength, physical beauty of sound, with cross strings and shift, not for performance efficiency? So here's the thing. The question is, should you practice things that don't work so you develop a skill or something like that? I mean, you can, but it's like practicing a scale fingering that you're never gonna use. I don't think that's gonna be helpful. It's like practicing a bad habit, really. Why would you practice a bad fingering? I don't see the point on that, to be honest. I would not recommend it. I would not recommend you practice a bad fingering. You want to practice good fingering, so that those are the ones you're gonna use on the repertoire, right? How's it going, Saulo Race? So let's go with you now, Jorge. What are you working on?
So I always had this problem that when I listen to myself, I'm okay, like I'm making progress, but then I record myself and the sound is weak. And so this idea of working, the extensors, I think is really is giving me good results.
I hear it sounds powerful. I don't see any weakness there. Go ahead, play.
For example, the other day we were talking about tremolo, which was this. We were doing this exercise.
That sounds amazing, yeah.
So yeah, I'll play something.
away for sure. I can clearly hear the difference. Now, I would recommend you one thing is that I do like the flamenco players' sound when they play close to the bridge, but not all the time. I wish the tremolo sometimes you move the hand a little bit farther away from the bridge, so you get a little bit sweeter tone. I know it has to do with the comfort of where you have the hand position, but I would recommend the flamenco players to sometimes go and change the place. So what we're gonna do now is the meeting stopped because Microsoft wants you to pay money, of course, to keep the meeting going for over an hour. So what I have ready is I have another meeting ready. So let's see if that works. Yeah, I'm just getting the call right now. We're gonna put everyone's screen real quick. So we were ready for this. Okay, I have you back. So this worked. This strategy worked. So we're gonna get you back on screen.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's wait for Hernan to come back. And let me put you on screen here real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're just gonna use this technique. So let me. Okay, so we have Jorge back. We're just gonna wait for Hernan. So okay, let's go over that while we wait for them. So I can clearly hear the difference where each note now is sounding more powerful with that motion. I would just recommend you maybe get a little bit farther away from the bridge to get a sweeter tone. Yeah, go ahead, play there. I see how it sounds. So you're going back to it was sounding better when you were a little bit farther away. It sounds better. It sounds better.
Yeah, it has to do also with this guitar is really bright.
Sure.
It has a really bright sound.
Oh, it's very bright.
So yeah.
It sounds better when you're not that much, but a little bit farther away because especially that ring finger is just too much. If you're right here, it's just too metallic.
Yeah, I can see you on the mid screen. I can see you.
You cannot see me on the screen? Okay, let me figure that out. Give me a second. Now you should see me now.
Okay.
You can see me now? Okay. So wait for...
Yeah, so...
Okay.
So less ponticello, basically.
Because and also that's gonna feel different too. So I think you're gonna feel the string flexibility more. That's gonna feel different too.
Okay.
You quickly go back to that bit. Yeah. It's just something to pay attention. But I see that tremolo is better. Let's see what can be better on that. Go ahead, go play the tremolo.
Yeah.
Keep playing. What can I tell you to improve? It sounds really good, but well, what can it be better? Let me see. Go ahead, play again. So now it's asking for the link. Let me share the link with them because I copied it on the chat. Maybe he didn't copy it. Can you copy the link on the chat for Hernan?
Okay.
Yeah, copy it on YouTube as a comment so Hernan can jump back in.
Okay. You mean on the stream?
Yeah, copy it on the stream.
Okay. I hope YouTube doesn't remove it.
Yeah, it's gonna remove it, but it's gonna be enough. Should be enough for him to click on it. Let's see.
Okay.
Me. Let me try to copy it myself. So it seems like you do delete it immediately because he's not getting it. Okay, I'm gonna copy it myself. See if that's the one.
Um.
Yeah, you're still here. You're still live.
Okay.
I'm just changing the windows, and that's why you stopped seeing me.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Hernan should jump in a moment here. Let's wait for him. So let's try this, Jorge. I mean, the tremolo's working well. I think there is a classical guitarist called Aniello Desiderio. He made a video talking about how to sound powerful, and really, the strategy to sound powerful sometimes is to play soft. So then when you don't play soft, then it sounds powerful. So I think the tremolo, you should try playing soft. So then when you go back to normal, you hear that power, basically. So can you try maybe do that tremolo soft all the way, but you can keep it ringing. Like try to play soft, basically delicate, but at the same speed. It's hard, right? You keep playing strong. It still sounds strong.
I feel like I'm playing really soft.
Yeah, it's hard. It is a hard thing to do. Try to do that. Try to do each one of those. Try to do it like a more delicate pulsation. Same thing, but try less sound, basically. Try softer than that if you can. But keep the speed. But keep the same speed. And then there you can get higher. So try to do more variation on the power, basically. You want to practice with tremolo. You want to practice that that change in dynamic, basically, because you
Okay.
see when Pago plays, we get the
Yeah.
impression that he's smashing all the time, but not really. He has that power, but the reason why he sounds so powerful is because his dynamic is huge. So how do you get that huge
Absolutely.
dynamic? It's not by getting more power out of the tremolo. Yeah, some of that is to get more power on the tremolo, but you also have to practice the soft one. And that's the one I don't hear from what you're playing. You're playing hard, but you don't have the
Okay.
soft. So you want to gain that soft so you sound more powerful, basically. Let me share this link again, Hernan. Let me know if you got the link or. So you know all those vago tremolos.
Some of
Those
them, yeah.
tremolos are amazing. Yeah. Let me find the. Give me a second to copy this link for Hernan on the channel so he can see it. So I copy that link on the as a community post for members. So see if you can get it from there, Hernan and Felipe. Okay, so let's continue until they join. So look, man, your tremolo sounding great. What I would recommend you is practice the. It's like for tremolo, you want to practice the. How can I say the change in the in the power, basically. You want to practice the softness. You wanna be able to keep it at the same speed and then go soft, and then try to increase the power like that. So you
Yeah.
wanna practice that change, basically, and try to get it a little bit less metallic. Try to move the hand. That's the only thing I can really think of because the motion looks great. Motion looks great. I don't see anything. Okay, let me do the same as you. Let me get one headphone out.
I can hear you.
You cannot hear me?
No, your guitar I can hear.
Oh, give me a second. Oh, okay, let me change the settings here real quick. Yeah, you should be able to hear me now. Okay. Yeah, hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically with the tremolo, you wanna practice from here. And then you get the power higher. See? Start soft, basically. I hear a crescendo there, yes. Now try to start from even softer than that, basically. It's like a whisper, like. But keep the speed. The thing is, when we play soft, the tendency is to slow down the tempo, and that's natural. So, but try to keep the speed. That sounds great. That sounds great. And the thing is, the difficulty when we play soft is that it is harder to keep the accents. So you feel like to keep the same accent, you need more power, and that's what happens. So if to get the accents, you need to play with power, then you don't have the full dynamic range because you cannot go lower. So you want to practice the ability to be able to go low in volume, but keep everything under control. That's really what's going to give you that punch. That's what's going to give you that punch. Because really, you don't have to stay playing low volume for too long. Even if you just do, you grow immediately, right? But you just start from that. You start from that and you start growing, and then like that change. That's what gives you that. And Paco does that. That's why Paco sounds so powerful, because he can go subtle and then explode immediately. See. So that's what I would recommend you to improve from what you're doing, but it's already sounding very, very even. So practice that, and also try to play faster. I'm trying to improve that myself. Paco plays the tremolo extremely fast. So he has that power to not only go high in volume, but to also like accelerate it too. So you wanna practice instead of keep it doing it continuously. To improve the speed, you wanna practice just one time. Just do this one time. Like, let me get some lights here so you can see my hand better. You wanna do it one time in a row very fast, like, and then 2 times in a row like that. Try to do it faster. Let's go. Let's get that improved. Let's start with a whisper, but whisper fast. Let's try a whisper fast like this. A whisper fast. Try that. That's too strong. Try to do like a whisper fast and precise, like run one time only. So the reason why I tell you one time, because it's like calibrating. It's like I tell you, shoot and hit the target. All you have to do is you have to try and adjust, try and adjust. That's what we're doing. So you try one time and you adjust. The goal for this one is try to do fast but soft and even. Fast, soft, and even. That's good. That's very good. That was very good. No. So that's the goal. Now try to increase the speed, like this. Maybe separate the thumb from these fingers to make it easier to do. So try it like this, and then like this. See what I'm saying? Like fast and soft. Faster and softer. No, keep it ringing. Don't have to mute it at the end. Okay. Keep it ringing. Yeah, I like that. That's very good. That's very good. See what I'm saying? Like, it's trying to create that gesture, and then now try to do it 2 times in a row. So concentrate on the same thing. Try to do 2 times in a row, like. and then harder. See, try to do soft. So give me as soft and as powerful as soft and as fast as possible, and then give me one with power. So we wanna practice those two contrasts. Now, when you start the tremolo, don't move the hand to the other side. Try to keep it there. I think what happening too, when you move the thumb down, you're doing this. You're doing in this direction. When you move the thumb down, you're also doing this. So try to keep it in the same place when you move the thumb down.
Okay.
I think that's what's happening. See, that's what's happening. That's exactly what's happening. When you move the thumb, you're also moving the hand. Keep it there. You're still doing it. So think about the index. Hit the index in the same place. Don't move to the right. You're still moving. See, it's a habit you've created. And sometimes we do this kind of things, we don't see it until we don't see it. So try to hit the string with the same place with the index. You see what I'm saying? So do too soft and fast, too soft and hard. That's good. But keep it fast. When you do it soft, keep it fast. Yeah, Solus is right, but I like the technique he's using. Just try to let's try this. Let's try when you do your thumb down. Let's try even just doing this. Do this and keep the hand in the same place. Just go all the way. See, you're moving it a little bit to the right. Try to keep it in the same place. Oh, now you're keeping it. Yeah.
You mean the index or the
No,
thumb?
what happens is you have this gesture that when you start going with the thumb down, you do this.
Oh, okay.
This is what you're doing. Keep it there. Same for the tremolo. Keep it there. See, I see your thumb. You see what happens? I see your thumb moving this way because it's natural, right? Like your thumb is gonna move, it's gonna be in this direction, but we need to adjust. Basically, we have to compensate for that and keep it in the same line.
Okay.
That's what's happening. You're not ready joined. Okay, let's see. You're not already joined. Let me check if I gave the same. So it seems like I'm giving him the wrong link. Can you copy the link where we are here on this chat so I can paste that, because maybe I gave him the old one. Paste it on this chat so I'll make a community post with that. So I'm gonna copy the link again, or not, so you can and our new friend too. I'm gonna copy this on the. Give me a second. Try this new one. This is a new one, or not? Try this one. This should work. also think about it this way, Jorge, because again, it is hard to improve what's already working well, right? So we need to go into the detail. So you're doing it now to a point where it sounds very, very good, very even. So I think you what you have to improve is use that difference that you were able to get when playing one soft and one hard. Use that when you're actually playing. And then the other thing you want to think about is each one of the fingers, you are playing it with the same power because you're trying to play even, right? But now think about doing a crescendo within each one of them. So a crescendo is not by steps. So if let's say I'm gonna do a crescendo, it's not gonna be like that. It's gonna be like, see what I'm saying? So within each one, you are trying to, for example, you did index, then the ring might be a little bit louder, the middle a little bit louder. See what I'm saying? So instead of playing even all of the notes, try crescendo of each note, with each note. Let's see, Hernan, can I hear you? Speak. You can hear me well? Okay, can you speak for a moment?
Well,
let's see if we can hear it now.
Hi.
Yeah, I can hear you well.
Can you...
Yeah, I can hear you well.
Thanks.
Now, let me change the position here. Can you change the camera to be vertically so I can have more real estate on you? Oh no, it stays like that. Well, that's fine. I'm gonna put you. That's fine. That's fine. We can put you in a different. Let's see if this works. That's fine. That's fine. So let's try that, Jorge. So think about it this way: the crescendo. We're not gonna do even every single note. We're going to try this. Basically, the index softer, and then it gets harder after that. See, that first index do it softer, basically. Exactly. That's for crescendo. Not that you're gonna play the whole thing like that, but let's try to do a crescendo, but gradually. Like imagine you're recording it and it will be like a perfect just growing like that. So that's the kind of things you want to practice, because for you it is already even. So you're already even and clear. So now you want to practice los matices, the way they say it, right? So you want to be like, oh, grow like that. So focus on that work and start from as soft and as fast as you can, and then go up from there. So basically, practice when you go with the thumb down, do from the crescendo will be from here to here. Try like. And then you start again. So try practice that crescendo there, basically. Exactly. Because if you hear Paco, the crescendos are not like it's like short bursts.
Yeah.
It's like what he's doing, he's he's like exploding. It's like an explosive way of playing, right? So you have to practice that explosiveness. Me too. That's what I'm working on to get that Paco tremolo. It's super
Yeah.
explosive. So you need to be able to, yes, do it even and powerful, but you have to practice the subtleness to explode, basically.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, after we practice to get the tremolo even, now you have to practice to be able to do a crescendo while still keeping it even. So really, when you do a crescendo, the tremolo is not even. You're doing see, it's like doing a ta 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 ta, see, ta ta ta,
Yeah.
right? So you're like, man, after I practice, getting all the notes perfect at the same volume, now I have to actually just do the change, right? But that's what it takes. How about you, Hernando? How's it going? What do you wanna bring up to the conversation?
Yeah, well, can you first of all, can you hear my
Yeah, I
guitar?
can hear your voice. The guitar, no. Go ahead, play the guitar. No, it's like maybe for next time, maybe you would have to try a laptop, or maybe you have to figure out how to. I don't know how Apple works, but maybe use ChatGPT and see how to disable the
Yeah,
use the advanced music setting option on Teams meeting on
yeah,
your
yeah. I
phone.
need to figure it out.
Yeah, we have to figure that out for the
Yeah,
next
well,
one.
sure. Yeah,
But at least I can
yeah.
see the fingers. What do you wanna?
Okay, okay. Yeah. So this idea that I told in the beginning, that I have been focusing on the extensors muscles,
Mm-hmm.
doing rest strokes, arpeggios, tremolo, and it's working better. My IMA fingerings, I think, is working better. If I do
Ascending.
the scale, ascending scale, for example.
Well, it looks very good. I don't know how it sounded, but it looks very good. Yeah, you're smashing. Yeah, it sounds. It looks very good. Yeah, I wish I could hear it. It looks very good.
I know. Yeah, so I'm trying to apply this idea.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, for example, doing arpeggios, like for example, PIMA, like doing, for example, PI and then MA,
Yeah.
and doing this, right?
Yeah. The thing is, maybe for the arpeggio, you don't have to actually do it that much, but if you exaggerate it,
Okay.
you create the reflex, right? So you can practice that exaggeration a little bit, but then when you do it, you wanna keep the finger closer, right? But it's a good thing to practice, especially let's say if you play what the passage we were practicing before with Jorge on the previous stream, this kind of like La Vida Breve, like this kind of passage, like this stuff, it's like doing the scale, right? This alternation is the same as the alternation of rest strokes, which is like getting that finger out. Yeah, that alternation. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And the other thing is that I have been doing a lot of pinky exercises in my routine. And sometimes I like to start my routine with my weakest fingers, like doing pinky and A, just pinky and A, then pinky and M, and pinky and index. And I feeling after doing that for a while, my IM rest strokes are much better. So it's something that I have been exploring, but also noticing that I am noticing that, for example, doing the extensors, for example, doing ring and pinky is harder. It's so much harder. I don't know if it has to do with the muscles that
See,
are working.
Grisha told me that Paco, when he had an injury or something, he practiced on the table doing the extensor muscles. It was these two fingers going up and then pinky. So pinky goes up and then these two fingers go up. So you can go up with these two fingers two together. So if you're only trying to focus on the ring, it's not going up. So actually your middle finger is going up when you do that. So
Oh,
if you're gonna do pinky and ring finger, the middle finger also needs to go up. So really focus on these two fingers when it comes to going up. These two go together. So you do index and these two, and then you do pinky and these two. That's the combination. So the ring finger or the middle finger by itself, they are not very good at going up because it's like one of them is dragging them down. So it's like they are carrying each other basically. So and
yes,
have you tried pinky ring index chromatic like this?
yes,
Let me
yes,
see
I
how
have.
that looks. Hey, if you want to
Yes,
join again, Felipe, the link is on the on the community post. You can join again if you want. Actually, you have that better than me. I haven't practiced that enough. How is that feeling for you, the pinky ring? How is that feeling? I don't know how it sounds. It's looking pretty good. How does that feel?
yeah. It feels good. It feels good. I am doing that kind of exercises almost every day, and it
It
feels really
shows.
good.
You have it better than me. I haven't practiced this. I made a video about it, but I have not practiced it myself. But I see that it works. I see that your progress, it works. And have you practiced the opposite for chromatics or index, middle, ring? Show me that.
Yeah.
Do some of that. Let me see it.
This one is harder for me, but I do that as a warm up to next. I do the IMA.
Oh, okay, I see. I see. You know why it's harder? Because really you have to practice the when you do the middle ring, when you do the pinky. Now you have to practice when you do pinky to get these two up. That's the difficulty of that. So when you do
I
you
cannot I cannot see your fingers. Sorry, I
oh
cannot
you
see your
cannot see it?
fingers. No,
Is it because it's too far away
you
or
are.
you don't see me at all?
Yeah. No, no, it's too far.
Okay,
The
okay,
camera angle is
let
not
me zoom in. Let me zoom in.
your finger.
Let me zoom in here. You see better now?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's much
So
better. Thanks. Yeah.
so what I'm saying is when you do index, middle, pinky, right, index, middle, ring, when you do the pinky, now the reaction is from pinky to these two going up. So that's the one that's very hard actually. I have to practice that. So see, you do this after the index. When you play the middle, the index goes up, right? Then when you do ring, the
Yes.
middle is not gonna go up. You don't go up with the middle. You keep it there, right? But then when you play pinky, then these two need to go up a little bit. So that's
Oh,
the reaction that's
okay.
actually very hard to do from. So really, you have to practice from this. You have to practice what Paco was practicing. Like Grisha told me, Paco was practicing doing this, and then pinky, and then these two go up, and then these two go this. So it's alternating
Oh,
pinky and these two at the same time. The same way you practice these two in index, now you have to practice pinky and these two going up, basically, which is very hard.
oh,
So you have to create
yeah,
that reaction, basically. I have not
yeah.
practiced it
Okay,
yet, but I'm aware that's what's gonna take to do. And it's actually a
okay.
very useful thing that I might actually use to play very fast chromatic scales, because if you do chromatic, you do four here. You can do index, middle, ring, pinky, right? The same thing you're doing on the right, on the
Yeah.
left. So that would allow you to just blast the chromatic scales at a speed that would be crazy to play like Flight of the Bumblebee, for example, something like that.
Yeah.
So I will definitely practice that, but I have not practiced it yet. But this is the thing here, this trick.
Okay.
So you are ahead of
Okay.
that from me because I have not practiced that. But it's basically focus on that reaction when you play the pinky, these two going up. Like that. See? That reaction you see? That's
Yes.
the one. That's
Yes,
the
I
one.
can.
So this could be like at this fast. This could be like this. Of course, I have to synchronize it and get it with the rest strokes and all that. But this could fly, and I will practice that. I'm sure if I practice that and get it up to speed, I can make a video and be like, and that has never been done before with this combination. I have seen it with thumb, so thumb, index, middle. You can do ring, middle, index, thumb, but that would be free strokes. It will not be rest
Yeah.
strokes. You can do ring, middle, index, thumb, or thumb, index, middle, ring. The video where Grisha plays Flight of the Bumblebee, he uses that combination. He does all the time, thumb, ring, middle, index. And it's extremely fast. Extremely fast. He plays that with another great guitarist. They use thumb, ring, middle, index. So basically, if three finger scales are fast, imagine 4-finger scale. I mean, it will be even faster. But of course, it has the complication of, you have to basically calibrate the whole hand. But I think that's a great exercise. And thing that happens is what you're saying. Even before you get it to be in tune and calibrated, you're starting to see the benefits immediately. Like you're telling me I'm practicing with this two and immediately my whole hand feels better. Well, imagine when you got it all calibrated. You're gonna be a machine, It's already looking great. So yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. So that's basically what I'm working on, the new things that I'm working on. Yeah. Thanks for the advice.
Go ahead and tell me the new things you're working on.
What else? No, that's just the two main points that I wanted to share right now. Besides the repertoire that I'm playing, I have been checking Guajiras de Lucia from Paco, and I am playing it with the capo on the first fret. But the position, when he goes to the D major here, oh my God, it's so difficult.
It is hard.
To get it.
I am not using I am not playing with the bar on that D major like he does.
It's amazing how. It's amazing how he does it. I can do it slow, but that tempo is so difficult. It's always.
Do you know that, a little Jorge? Bit? Do you know that passage?
Yeah,
Let me
this
see
one.
how you play that.
Something like that.
It's super hard. And those are the fingerings that he uses because you pay attention to all the details. Are those the fingerings that he uses?
Yeah, he does like a bar here, which is really hard. When he's back in the days, Paco used to play like this, I think.
The whole thing he played
maybe
like that?
Yeah. But there's the recording in which he plays like this, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, the thing is, Paco has the ability to play fingerings that are maybe not the easiest ones, and he can do it because, I mean, Paco is just an alien almost. But I do it like this. I do it here. So I do. I do. Let me get the camera maybe closer
Okay,
to it.
yeah, because I think in the video Paco did a bar.
So yeah,
think
he
I
does a
did.
bar, but I don't do it because I think it's harder. So I'm doing this. See? So I'm doing it like that. Like this. So from here, I start with here I don't do tone corrector here because this is an old fingering that I didn't want to change because it was working. Index, ring, middle, index, ring, middle. See, I'm just doing ring, middle, index all the time. I start with the index. And the reason is I want to finish with a rest stroke on the middle finger. So when I do this, if you want to jump in, back in again, Felipe, you're welcome. So I'm doing this. See, I use this a lot. A rest stroke and then a free stroke, like this. See, when I do a rest stroke, it gets my middle finger on the second string, which is where it needs to be for the arpeggio, right? So that's why I want to finish with the middle finger rest stroke, because it puts my hand into position after doing this. See?
And how did you play?
Eh?
How did you play that minor second?
Oh, I play it with the index, ring finger and thumb. I'm doing, these are all fingerings, that's why I don't remember well. I'm doing ring, middle, ring, middle. Okay. So it's ring, thumb, ring, middle. Ring, thumb, ring, middle.
Okay.
Ring, thumb, ring, middle. Ring, thumb, ring, middle. So it's. I'm done. I'm tilting the guitar. I'm super uncomfortable just so you can see this. And then. So it's.
Yeah.
You see it? I'm super uncomfortable. Let me put myself comfortable here.
Yeah.
It's confusing to play with this headphone.
Okay.
Because I cannot hear the guitar well. That's how it goes.
The last scale.
Eh?
The last scale. In the last scale, do you also use IAM or just IM?
In which
The
scale?
last scale.
This one.
The last one when where oh no no
Oh, you
no
mean here?
no in
This
the
one.
same place at the
See,
end of the
for
phrase. Yes.
this, for all these scales, I'm using the old fingerings that I use, which is just ring, middle, index. So I'm starting with index. Start with the index here.
Okay.
Index, ring, middle, index, ring, middle, and then, and after this, I start with the index, index, ring, middle, index, ring, middle. And the reason
Okay.
is I wanted to finish with the middle finger resting. So the reason
Yes.
to finish with the middle finger resting is for ready for the arpeggio. After I do this, it's ready for the arpeggio, basically.
Okay. Okay.
So let's get so he's going back to
Okay.
the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great, man.
No, it's gonna work. I have practiced this a lot, but I have to start practicing it again. Because the thing is, I want to play so many things that I stop practicing things, because this one is
Yeah,
already memorized. So I'm trying to memorize the rest so I can start practicing everything. But yeah, this works. This
absolutely.
fingering works. That's why I didn't want to change it, but it's still hard.
Okay.
See, this difficulty here. I just get the hand close to. See, look, my hand is touching the guitar. See, I get the hand touching the guitar. See, I realize that instead of avoiding touching the guitar when we get down here, we can find the rest on the guitar. See, I'm actually resting here, I'm touching the guitar. Same when I do this. So you need to find a way to rest on the guitar. If you can put your thumb here with the palm of the hand, you're resting. It's a very strong rest. So you can deal with how uncomfortable it is to play down here. So where are you resting is the question you wanna try to find a way to rest. Let's see how you do that, sombrero. See how it looks for you. Now that position is very hard.
Yeah,
Let me
but I
see. So you
find
have
that
to when you do this one, you have the
yeah,
index onto the fourth string,
you you
like down
come
here.
with the barre from here.
Oh, so look, so that's super hard. So you change the bar here 2 times in a row. Let me see.
Let me see.
From now that's good because you changed it 2 times in a row before. That works now. Now let me see.
Yeah.
So if you want to use a bar, this position, why are you using a bar here for?
Because
What's
it's
the
easier to go to the next chord.
So
Like
you
that.
think Paco,
Right there.
you think you see Paco doing like a special change of the bar from here to the top?
Yeah,
There's a way
yeah.
he rolls the bar basically away. How's it going? One down. So I don't know what's going on with Felipe. He's trying to join, but I don't see him. I don't hear him. Let's hope that he can figure that out. Let's see if I have to accept him or something. Oh, he's here. He's here already. Oh, so let's see if you can. Let's see if you can find a way of doing it. I Okay, do it again. Let's see how it looks. Has that ever worked for you? Is my question.
Let me see. Yeah, not really clean, to be
Okay.
honest.
But has that ever worked for you? The fingering, the pattern
Yeah.
fingering has ever worked for you?
Now that I remember, I used to play this without the capo, so it was much easier like to do this kind of barre. But with the capo on one, it's getting
It's too low.
really difficult.
I would change it. I would change that fingering. Now, if I were to finger this today, I would not use the fingerings that I'm using because I know better now. How's it going, Felipe? I see you again. Let me see if I can hear you. Speak. Let me see.
Yeah, how's it going, man?
Okay, good. So we're gonna go with you in a moment. Let's finish this idea here. So if I were to finger this today, I'm probably not using the fingerings I'm using now. Let me see. I would do maybe this is what I would do. So Hernan, could you maybe write it down so I don't forget or something? This is like tone corrected fingerings for this passage. Do you have the paper with you?
Yes, I have.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it would be good if you can write it down because I'm not gonna be able to memorize it immediately here. But these are the fingers that I would use today with my knowledge. I'm not gonna change it again because I practiced this already, and I have so many things to practice. If I change this, is gonna take me a lot of practice to find. But these are the fingerings that I would use, and it would be better than what I'm doing. I would do it. So I would start. Then. So this part. So I would do ring. Let me get the camera lower, closer to me. Okay, so here's like the fingerings with my current on the understanding. Let me get a little bit farther away. So I would do ring finger here normally, first arpeggio. This one normally. But then I would do thumb, ring, middle, index. So I would start with the ring finger normally, ring, middle, index. But then after the thumb, I would do thumb, ring, middle, index for ascending. And this would allow me to start the scale with the ring finger here to make it tone corrected. And then I would do middle finger rest stroke. So did you get this? So after this, thumb, ring, middle, index.
Yeah.
Thumb, ring, middle, index, right? So after that, the beginning of the scale will be ring finger rest stroke. And then I would do index, middle, ring ascending. And then I would do middle finger rest stroke, free stroke. Like this. I would do rest stroke, free stroke.
Yeah.
So it'll be like this. And then I would do index, middle, index, ring. So this is the same left hand fingering, but I would do index, middle, index, ring. So it's index, middle, index, ring. And I have the bar ready here. So that's index, middle, index, ring. So that's 4 notes on that second string, basically. After this, index, middle, index, ring. And then I would do index, middle, ring, index, middle. So So it's index, middle, ring, index, middle, ring, middle, and then start the arpeggio. So it's the thing is, I want to finish with the middle finger there. So let me see. Maybe not. I would have to sacrifice there maybe as a. I want to finish with the middle finger, so I would do ring, index, middle, middle, index, then ring, and then index, middle. Because I need to finish with the middle finger rest stroke. So instead of doing middle, index, I would have to do middle, index, middle. So it's. See what I'm doing? I'm doing tone corrected for here. Index, middle, ring, middle, index. But now here, ring, index, middle, because I need to finish with a middle finger rest stroke. So instead of doing middle, index, I'm doing index, middle. Or maybe. No, actually, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, actually, tone corrected the whole thing. So when I finish with the index rest stroke, I can do this. This shape is actually ring, middle, index, ring, middle, index, arpeggio, like this. So it's. See? See? Because the thing you see that happens is when you start using these tone corrected fingerings, everything actually falls into place for the most part. You just have to keep doing it. So you have to do the arpeggios too. Then I would have to change here. For here, I would have to change to normal thing. So try it. So you can have that fingering. And I might change it because I'm figuring it out already. I might change it. So I would start like this. And then I change it here. And then again. So basically, I would do the arpeggios depending on the thing is, you realize when you do the arpeggios, depending on the chord shape, and then you do the scale, it works with the tone corrected fingerings. But if you do the arpeggio normally and then you try to do the scale with tone corrected, then it doesn't fall into place. You see what I'm saying? So if you finish, if you start here, you do this. See, the last note you do is with the index, so your middle and ring finger are ready. And you do this one. Then you have ring, index for this. And then you can do this. See?
Yeah.
I might change it because it's better, but the thing is, I already mechanized that whole thing that works, so it's hard to change things that that work already. But this would sound better. So it's thumb. This sounds better, like. See how that sounds like a piano. And then ring, index, middle, ring. Then we do this one. Rest stroke, free stroke. Index, middle, index, ring, index, middle, ring, middle, index, ring, middle, index. So basically the whole scale will be tone corrected. I'm doing 4 notes per string to start. Index, middle, index, ring, and then index, middle, ring, middle, index. Do you wanna try it? Oh, but the thing is I cannot hear your guitar, so. But yeah, I'll play the whole thing maybe if you can maybe see it later and copy. So I will start here. Ring finger. So this is thumb, ring, middle, index. So I start here, normal, and then reverse here. Ring, index, middle, ring, middle, rest stroke, middle, free stroke. And then index, middle, index, ring, index, middle, ring, middle, index. Then the arpeggio again, reverse. You have to change to normal. And then again. Index, middle, index, ring. Then reverse again. Middle, ring, index, middle, index, ring. Index, middle, index, middle. So it's reverse again. So start reverse, middle, ring, index, middle, reverse again. And then this will be ring, middle, ring, index, and then middle here. And then see, everything works if you do everything tone corrected, arpeggios and the scales. But if you go tone corrected with the scales only and then the arpeggios, you keep it normal, then it doesn't work. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So if you do the reverse arpeggio here, then the beginning of the scale works perfect. Look. Middle ring. Reverse again. Ring index. Then middle finger. Rest stroke, free stroke. Now this is a normal arpeggio because of the shape here. We have this. Then again. See?
Yeah.
Do
Nice.
you get the idea? I might change it because I already figured it out. I might change it and practice it with that finger. The thing is, because I know the whole thing already, if I decide to do tone corrected the whole thing, then I have to start again from zero. See, because I have to change every single fingering on the entire thing. And the thing is, Paco didn't play like that anyway. So it's kind of it's a super effort for no reason. But if I were to start it now from zero, that's the fingering that I would use. And I think it would sound better.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you.
So do you wanna? You don't want to change your fingerings, Jorge. You don't want to change the fingerings you're using there, even if it's not working, or you want to try changing it for something. You want to get something that's easier to play. So it works.
I find this particularly difficult.
Yeah, that is hard. That is hard. Now maybe see how my hand is a lot more forward than yours. So when I do this, see, I am touching. See, look at where I'm touching. The thing is, my position is different than yours, but I am touching here. my hand is touching the guitar here, and that's giving me support. Are you touching the guitar some way to get a reference or support? Only your thumb.
My thumb is like here.
So the thing is, you need to try to get the hand more out, but for that position, because it's very, very extreme. So see how I have my position is like this. Yours, you're still keeping it like that. See, you're still keeping it like this. So you have to actually go beyond that to find the comfort.
Yeah.
So try this. Try this. See, get this knuckle, this index knuckle, get it more out. See, you need to say the reason is that ring finger. You want it to be comfortable. That ring finger. See, you have it a stretch. You see how from the big knuckle to the last joint is a stretch for you. You want to have that last joint. See, you want to have this knuckle normal. Yours is flat. See, try to
like this.
You see what I'm saying? Like this knuckle for you is flat.
Okay.
You want to have it out enough so it's not flat.
In this position, I think it's kind of.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on the hand. Some people do that and it's no problem. Like Vicente Amigo does that all the time. I see Luciano Gosh does that all the time, and it works for him.
But the problem here with this, which one would be the to
I think that jump doesn't work. Yeah. Paco did it. He has magical hands, but I think that jump doesn't work. I would not recommend it. Now, if you want to do the bar, what I would do there is I would do a hinge. Like, let's see. I would do this. I would do a hinge here. That's what I would do. This works. Look. You do a hinge. So a hinge is you have the bar like this, right? So I would do this. This works. No, from there. Not from there. So let's see how we would do this. Well, independent. So regardless of what you did before that, see if you can start this chord with a hinge, because that would solve that pass.
But I don't think I have a problem with the listener. Yeah, I need to work on that, but I don't feel like it's. I feel like this would be much difficult to this hinge.
Difficult to do this.
Yeah.
Try. So this is hard for you to do the hinge. No, try this shape. Try this shape. Start from here. Start here. Start here. That's easy. I see it's easy for you.
But this.
No. Don't do that bar. Don't do that bar. Hinge.
Yeah.
No.
It's difficult. Yeah.
Look. If I were to do that bar here on the D, that's what I would do. But I would not do the bar. I would recommend you just not do bar at all. Do start from here. And then do this. Because you have time. When you do this, you have plenty of time to accommodate this. See? So you start here, no bar. You move, and then you have plenty of time to accommodate this. You have plenty of time. And then the thing is, you start this one like this, and then you move it later. See, you start comfortable here. You do this. You have one note and then you move it. See what I'm saying? So you start like this, and then it's that you accommodate it later. So you do this. Say, look at this. Look at this. See, you don't start like, and you keep it like that. You start comfortable, and then you get it out of it. You reach later. You reach later. Exactly. That works. That works. So you can just start here. The scales are working. The thing is, I'm used to now doing the scale with the other fingerings. These old fingerings are like feeling weird. See? No, but one thing I'm doing different is I'm doing this. I'm doing this. I'm moving with the index.
Oh yeah.
So it is. So I'm not moving later because in that way you are. See, you have more time to do the bar. See, if you move and at that same time you have to do the bar, it's too hard.
Yeah. That's the key, I think.
You have plenty of time there. See.
Yeah.
So it's like. When you do this. When you do this ring finger, you want to lift the index. Make sure you lift it. Don't keep it there when you do the ring finger. No, and the bar is not like that. The bar is from the first three strings with the knuckle out, with this knuckle out. It's not a straight bar, no. No.
Yeah. Okay.
Try that. No, you're doing the straight bar, the knuckle out bar. Because that one, because that one is gonna allow you to get the wrist more out, so you can reach better. See?
Yeah.
Try that. No, you didn't lift the index. When you do ring that three, when you do the three, you have to lift the index. And then you have plenty of time. You don't need to play the bar right there. You just lift it, and then you have time to do the. You do the bar when you play the pinky. When you play the fourth finger, that's when you do the bar. You do at the same time this. So it's like this. Then here, at the same time you do pinky, you do the bar. See, it's like.
Okay.
But remember, do the bar with this. But that's fine. I mean, if you do it like this, depending on the position you have, maybe it feels more comfortable to do like that. But the important thing is you lift the index and then you do bar at the same time with the pinky here, and then the other thing is important is this ring finger doesn't reach. You move the hand more. So you start your bar comfortable here, and then for this to reach, you go and you move it. To reach. So you don't move the finger to reach, you move the posture of the hand so it reaches, basically. Okay. So start comfortable and do this comfortable. And then the pinky is also gonna be ready when you do that motion. See? So you wanna try that whole passage here. Now let me read the chat. We have a lot of comments in the chat here. Let's see. I'm sorry, I haven't been paying attention to it. take off the capo and 2.5 step up. Yeah, that's more comfortable for sure. But you know, we want to play like Paco with the capo on the first. He just complicated the whole thing with that. Please play Super Mario. No, we don't know that one. Let me see. Yeah, Super Mario's music is actually very good, but I don't know that one. Yeah, I don't know any of that. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions. You have to go. Do you have any questions before you go? You say you have to go.
No, I don't have any questions. I'm going to work on those skills that you gave me, and thank you so much for your time.
Oh well, thank you very much for stopping by, man.
Yeah, of course. Hopefully, I see you next time.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
I hope it helps. Take care.
Bye bye.
Do you did you get this, Hernan? So
Yeah,
does this solve the difficulty of this passage for you?
yeah,
Did you get it
yeah,
or?
yeah, yeah. I got it. Yeah, the right hand fingerings are really useful, but I think that we there is a lot of value trying to play it like Paco did, with the bar, with the
For
just
sure, for sure.
with the two finger picado. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna practice it in both ways.
Yeah. The thing is, you can do the two finger picado, and if you're doing the two finger scales until here, you already demonstrated you can do that. So my thought process when I got to this part is, okay, this is the hard part. I already showed I can do the the two fingers. So when I get here, I'm not gonna risk it. So I'm gonna go easy on the right hand because the left hand is harder, basically. And Paco uses free strokes and three fingers all the time. Actually, I don't believe he does rest strokes on this part at all. Check out his video. I think he does free strokes for this part for all this, doesn't it?
Yeah, all this part here, free stroke.
Free strokes all the time. So you're not demonstrating anything extra. He used free strokes.
I think so. I'm not
Maybe one of the scales
100%
he
sure.
goes and drop
Yeah,
a rest stroke, but for the most part, that part he does it with free strokes.
I think
Okay.
that he does. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we just have to try to make it as easy as possible for that part because it's the hardest passage. But in general, man, my recommendation is don't fight with the fingering because you see Paco doing something. He has a special talent, man. We don't have that. He has abilities, skills that we don't have. So, for example, I was in a master class with a workshop with Javier Conde, and he recommended a bunch of exercises that was using fingerings that don't work. So, for example, a bar, and then playing a scale where you would do, for example, you play this note with the middle finger, and then you will go down and play this note. See, like I don't remember exactly the fingering, but he practiced doing things that don't work. I don't really see the point of that, but he would practice, for example, doing like something like this, like something like that. See, like it's something like, I mean, why would you ever do that? It's not gonna work. And he makes it work. Like he just practices it and it makes it work. So I mean, it is possible to play things that are not good fingerings and make it work, but I don't think it's worth it, man. It's better to find a way. So if you're struggling with that change that Paco does, just change it, do it a different way. I mean, there's no point on
Okay.
on trying to
Definitely,
copy exactly what he does because we don't have that same skills that he has.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's gonna work better. Now, did you learn the whole thing already, Hernan? The whole did you read the whole thing or?
Yeah, yeah. The whole thing. Yeah, I did.
So at the beginning, if we want to talk about that, you know that too, Jorge. So if we want to talk about the
From Guajiras?
uh
You remember the intro? I have a
Uh-huh.
like a problem, but it's not really a big deal. I just need to work on it.
Okay, show me, play that, see what's going on there.
So uh, I don't remember that part.
Yeah,
But
play.
but
Okay, what's going on?
but Paco does not do a slide there, or it's
No.
just like a shift.
Man, this thing ended the meeting again. It doesn't let me do more than 1 hour, so it ends the meeting. We have to figure this out. This is the first time we do this multiple call. So it is unlimited if you just call one, but if we do multiple, we have to have different meetings set up, so when they cut the meeting, we can keep going. So we'll figure this out to do it better next time. Let's see if we can get them back on the call. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna copy the new team meeting on the community post. Okay, so check out that last link, see if that works. I'm gonna have it open and wait for you. So for those in the chat, do you have any questions or anything you would like me to talk about while we wait for them to come back if they want to? I think the most important the most important takeaway from this, when we're trying to learn difficult things, hard pieces and all that, we want to make sure everything works. If we are fighting with the fingering again and again and practicing it and we're still struggling with it, just change it. That's the okay. So we're back. Let me put myself on screen. Can you hear me well?
Yeah.
You cannot see me. Okay, I am back here. Let me. Okay. So now. Okay. So I'm back. We're back. Now let's see this beginning. Because you asked me about it last time. Let's see what's going on with that.
I can hear the guitar now.
You cannot hear the guitar? Okay, I have to go and change the settings again. Okay. So now you should be able to hear the guitar. Let me know.
Yeah.
Now you cannot see me. Let me have. Okay. You can see me now. You can hear me.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's see this part. So this jump here, there's no slide.
Okay.
Then. So it's basically this jump here, which is easy. It's from here to here. That's easy. No stretching, nothing. This. But I don't jump with the finger on the fourth string, so I don't make a noise and it doesn't drag me down. So the easy jump is from here to here. So from here. No, it's like this. Then. So it's. And then. And then. And then. But now this finger, I don't need to have it like a bar. There's nothing going on there. You just play it normally without me to my guitar. See, you don't need to have the finger like a bar there.
Okay.
Now, one thing I noticed is that for me, it is easier to do this arpeggio with ring middle, to do this. Because it's like literally one finger, it's like this. This is easier for me. So I recommend you try it because it might feel better for you. Not for the whole thing. You can do it for the whole thing if you want, but I think I'm gonna start here with index middle and then do this. To do tone corrected the whole thing, I will be index middle and then to be like, and then this will be thumb index middle. I mean, Paco does that sometimes, right? So I will do index middle here, and then here we'll do index middle and then ring middle. That's what I would do. But you know, it works either way. But for me, it is harder to do index middle. I have to warm that up more.
Yeah.
It's harder. It's harder. So, do you have any challenge from that beginning or not, or is that working well for you? The beginning is kind of hard.
Yeah. That scale, I do 3-finger scales in both ways, like doing the normal IMA just to play it fast, And also I practice it doing tone corrected. I saw your video and I copy your fingerings.
Yeah, this works very well here.
Yeah. But
Start with the
mainly,
index. Start with the
mainly
index
my
and then read middle index all the way.
yeah, mainly my difficulty there is to do the scale holding the bar. I'm not getting it. I'm getting tired.
No, it is hard for me too. But I think
Yeah.
what we have to practice to do bar scales with the bar is the ability to only press the bar that finger that string that we need. So we have to practice like just really the bar is for one string. So we have to practice this. Try to find the minimum effort for each string. Like this. And then when you go here. So it's a hinge really, it's not the whole bar. And then when we're doing this, there's no bar force at all. And here's where we get more tense. When we do the stretch, we get the bar more tense. So you just do this. There's no bar needed at all. So it's really, the bar is only needed here on the first and the second string, if you think about it. Here, not needed, not needed. And then on the last two. So really, the bar should not be doing a lot of force. It's only for these two strings and then the last two, really. Yeah. So you're taking a break for the most part, really. So you start with the bar. But here you can lift it and just keep the hinge and then no bar at all. You have to practice this no bar force at all because the bar is not being used. So basically you just keep the index like this and practice this. The index will get a little bit tense because of the position, but no force at all on the, you're not holding down the strings at all. So basically just practice this without doing force with the index. So
yeah,
really
so when I get to the fifth and sixth strings, so the bar instead of be like this is something like that.
Yeah, you can get that knuckle out a little bit if you want, but you can keep it. You can keep it, but really, if you do force only on the last two, you do less force than if you're doing force the whole thing. So you can lift this this joint a little bit. So you start the whole thing, but then here you just do hinge, then no bar at all, and then you end like that, and then you put it back again. See?
Okay.
But it's something. But really, you have to practice the precision to not do the whole thing, because the thing is we are so worried about the scale, and also when you play fast, you get more tense too. I realized that when I play this scale, I get super tense when I try to play it at the speed that Paco plays, because Paco flies that scale. So you also learn when you are playing as fast as you can, you get more tense on the left hand. So you have to especially make sure you're not over pressing what's not necessary, because you're still gonna get tense, very tense.
Yeah, that's right.
But it's just for a moment. That's gonna be a very fast scale.
And for this picado, to bring this idea of exercising the extensors, I've been doing this.
That looks very good. That looks very
really
good.
And it's giving me so much power, man. Like,
it looks very good. Can you do that scale? Can you do the whole scale? See how it goes for you? Look at that. That's very, very good. That's amazing, man.
It's a
That's
bit
very, very good. That's very,
a
very
bit
good.
dirty, but
Can
yeah,
you try? Can you
it's
try it with everything you have? Try it. That was not your best. Try it with everything you have. That's better than me, bro. That's better than me. I cannot do it like that with 2 fingers. I'll try with 2 fingers. See, I cannot do it better. I have to practice a bit. You're doing it better than me.
yeah, these exercises are really
Hey, show me
good.
that exercise. I will learn that exercise. Show me that. Is that the Javier Conde exercise?
Now I made up this exercise,
Okay,
so
show
it's 1 4 on 6,
me.
2 on 5th, 3 on 4th, 1 4 on 3rd, 3 on 2nd, and 1 4 on 1st. And it's triplet fill.
Okay, let me show me that again. Like this?
And then you shift the position. Yeah.
Show me. Like this?
And then
Like this?
yeah.
Okay, let me see if I got it.
Yeah.
And why do you think that's helping? Because you're changing the strings. You're changing strings with rest strokes. So what do you think? Why do you think that's helping you?
What's helping
See, what was the purpose of that? To change the strings like an arpeggio with a rest stroke, by doing the kind of stuff.
this type of exercises?
Yeah. Why do you think? Because you're telling me this is the exercise that helped you
Yeah,
more.
this
Why is it doing for you?
I always thought that this exercise in which you like go really skipping or jumping are really good for like the confidence. Like it gives you more confidence. Like so this one is particularly good for both left hand and right hand because you're using all the fingers. But the main point was the movement, like the movement of the, like really exaggerating the.
I see.
It could be any.
I see. So basically, you're saying that what you feel like helped you the most was exaggerating the this.
And related to the topic of if it's good to play slow, I think if you're gonna play slow, this is really good. Like
exaggerate when you play slow.
Yeah, and as you increase the tempo, you can like trade range of motion for speed. Like.
So you're saying you start slow with a bigger motion, and as you get faster, you get a shorter.
Yeah, but it happens naturally. It's
Yeah.
not like you need to think of limiting the motion. It's gonna happen naturally.
Yeah. That looks very good, man. I really like. So you have not getting into the three finger scales. You have polished the two fingers.
I sometimes I try to play them, but I don't, I'm not good at them. I need
Is it
more
because the ring finger
coordination.
doesn't reach with the angle you have? The ring finger doesn't reach well.
No, it's just a coordination matter. I'm not really used to use this more than for arpeggios and some free stroke.
Pretty good, man. That scale was fire, man. You're playing that scale very, 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 very well. Very well. How is the Baco
Thank you,
scale?
man.
Have you been able to get it up to 12 notes per second? The Baco scale?
What Pago scale?
With two fingers?
In my good day, in a good day, I reach maybe 180.
That's
But
pretty good. I cannot
I
do
don't
180
feel.
there. Can you show that? Can you Look
Yeah, I
at
need
that. That's better than me. I cannot do that. I cannot do it that
I
fast
need
yet. No.
endurance. Yeah, I need
That's
the
very good.
endurance.
Try it. Go for it. Let me see it.
I need
And
more endurance. Yeah.
where do you feel the movement is coming from for the most part? Because you're doing a very very
From the big joint.
you think so?
Yeah.
Okay,
And
try.
I've watched a lot of
Hmm.
guitarists, Paco included, and yeah, it comes from the big joint.
Okay, do it again. Try that again. Go for it again. Let me see that motion. And how do you fit the middle finger? How is your middle finger? Are you relaxing the last joint of the middle finger too? Are you collapsing it?
Um,
Or is it tense
l-
and straight, the middle finger
yeah,
joint?
now I'm kind of tense, but I'm at the point in which I feel like I need to relax more.
No,
So
no,
yeah,
it looks good, but I'm just wondering because I cannot see it. That last joint of the middle finger, you have it tense and straight, or are you collapsing it?
yeah, they collapse
You're
definitely.
collapsing it.
It might not be visible, but yeah, they collapse.
That looks very good, man. That motion looks very, very good. Go ahead, go for it.
Let me see another.
That looks pretty good, man. You're very, 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 very good at that already.
Thank you,
think
man. Yeah.
I think you should just keep polishing that. Keep working on it. That motion looks very, very, very good.
But
Very, very good.
the only problem is that I'm really tired for now of playing picado.
Oh, you're tired of practicing
the
picado already.
the past few months I've just been focusing on free stroke, rasgueado, all that kind of stuff.
Okay. Well, it's
Yeah.
working. I mean, whatever you did is working. That's pretty, pretty good.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can hear I can hear the guitar now or not. Did you do something? Play your guitar. Let me see. Yeah, I can. Well, it goes away. It starts to hear and then it goes away. Well, we have to figure that out for next time, so I can hear you too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any other part of the Guajiras de Lucia you would like to see or touch on any other passage from that?
Mm, on my part, no, I'm good. I don't know if
How
Fernan.
about you, Hernan? Is there any other part that?
Yeah, for me for me it's enough. I think that I got great ideas.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
let's leave it there then, man. Thank you very much for stopping by. We'll try to figure this out better for next time so we get the production up to speed. It's Microsoft. All these programs they want you to pay for whatever works already. So we'll try to figure that out. But thank you very
Yeah.
much,
yeah,
Hernan, Jorge, and Felipe for joining. I'll see you one of these days. We'll try to keep doing this maybe once a week. And man, you guys are killing it, playing very very well. So maybe next time you can show me some flamenco, Jorge. Show me some
Yeah,
strumming, some
definitely.
flamenco stuff. Maybe talk about explaining the music of the flamenco because you understand. You've been writing it down on the paper. So maybe bring
Yeah.
your clarity of the structure of flamenco and how it is, so people
Yeah.
that are classical guitarists that are maybe following the channel, they can get into it. I think that would be
That
a good thing.
sounds really good. Yeah,
So
I'll
yeah,
do that.
thank you very much, Hernani. I mean, I'm sure you also have a lot to that you can teach me. I mean, you're a professor at a university. I'm just an aficionado in comparison with you. So you go and teach me something next time too. We'll figure out the audio.
sure. Yeah.
So thank you very much everyone for stopping by. Take care, and I'll see you next time.